Yeah.
My name's Sarah Tynes, and the title of my project is Media Misrepresentations of the HIV/AIDS Crisis. And Miss has a question mark because I'm actually targeting American citizens and people living within the United States, North America, to decide for themselves how our media currently represents the HIV/AIDS crisis, both within our own country and elsewhere.
Everybody. Awesome. Wow.
And my working thesis is that, while HIV/AIDS does not discriminate, anyone can contract this disease and everyone's at risk. I have been finding through all different kinds of media imagery that I feel like we still perpetuate the idea that HIV/AIDS only really happens elsewhere, that it isn't something that's really elevated to the crisis level here in our country or our community or even our own homes and schools. And unfortunately that's not true. HIV/AIDS infections are actually up. They're rising faster in teenage girls than in any other demographic group. What I've done here is I've taken a very small grouping of media images and shown that I think we continue to perpetuate the idea that the face of an HIV/AIDS victim is a disempowered woman or child, particularly of color. And then as you look at images of AIDS survivors, somehow they start to become more white faces, more upper middle class faces, and also more celebrities and more white faces start to show up in the images of activists. And while it's not that this doesn't represent the reality, this isn't the only image of who is infected or affected by the crisis.
Everybody.
So, like I said, I'm just challenging people within the U.S. to sort of think more critically about the imagery that's presented to us and then combine it with the reality. So that's sort of being critical about what's presented to us, and then I wanted to present something that a student could actually use. This project isn't to say that these AIDS campaigns are without merit. I think they're fantastic, but I just think we need to be critical about whether or not it challenges us to really look to our own community as a place where this could be happening. So I presented some facts and figures of what's going on in the United States and new incidence rates, information about getting tested, and I put in here if you've had sex you're at risk, and that everyone has a responsibility to get tested. And then the ABCs of prevention is just one quick way to remember: abstinence, being faithful, and condom use. Not the only ways of preventing HIV/AIDS and other STIs, but those are some really big target behaviors. And then sometimes you hear the catchphrase that education is the only vaccine we have, and I really believe that. So this would just be a handout that hopefully would be something that could be published and distributed on school. And then also I went to World AIDS Day on Friday at the UCLA campus, and I just thought this was something. I only have one of these, but a lot of people don't know that STI testing is actually quick and easy. It seems like a really terrifying thing, but it can actually, HIV/AIDS testing can be done without even a blood sample now. So I just have a little informational packet that was given to me. It can be done with a swab and testing for antibodies inside the cheek cells. So it's
Everybody.
meant to be sort of a comprehensive apprehending the images that are given to us, comparing with the reality of the statistics, and then taking action to protect ourselves and our loved ones. That's what I did.